Uni starting has really thrown me off. I obviously had so much time on my hands, but I was really fatigued, and luckily I'm starting to feel like my energy is going back up now that I have a set routine. But that routine has also come with a lot of sacrifice, including like life work balance, I guess, because I was so life orientated. Now I have all this stuff that needs to be done that I'm just putting all of my efforts and energy into that, and I can already tell myself feeling not fatigued but more drained. When I get like this, I get so overstimulated with all that I have to do that I don't do anything to take care of myself. And I've been working so hard at trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle and have fun and enjoy myself, but also relax. I feel like I need to set some expectations for myself, kind of ground myself. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of reading, and I'm also watching a lot of films and doing a lot of writing, but that doesn't really leave a lot of time for personal watching, reading, etc. I actually thought about deleting TikTok because I noticed that when I am done with my day, before I start my day, I choose to fill that little time I have with doom scrolling. And I know that I had been posting consistently, but I kind of don't want to do that anymore. It was very short-lived, but I think I really want to focus on YouTube and then schoolwork, and that's kind of it. I originally started posting on TikTok to build a following, but it takes time, you know, and like obviously you can build a following without having TikTok, so I might go that route. But I wanted to go through the books that I want to either finish or start in March. I'm currently in between reading these two. The first one is Hot Milk by Deborah Levy. I love Deborah Levy's work. I especially love this. This is so different to all of her other pieces, I think. It's set around a mother and daughter and their very dysfunctional relationship as they journey from London to a coastal Spanish town because her mum is diagnosed with an illness, and there's like a prestigious medical clinic in this small town in Spain that they basically have to take out a mortgage to be able to afford to go to. And the first thing the doctor talks about is like chronic illness, and like it's basically just the daughter's stream of consciousness dealing with this mother that's so overbearing, and her sickness almost feels like sublime or like a fever dream. Like it doesn't actually feel like it exists. And then she has a degree in anthropology, and she doesn't feel the use of it. Everything she looks at from that like anthropological lens, but then just doesn't really feel like she can apply it. And I just love the dialogue. I love how the narrator describes everything. It feels very like, I don't know, me if I was in a different dimension. I feel like this is me, I guess, if I took a different life path, or maybe it's me in the future. It actually inspired me to start writing again, so I'm really excited to finish this. I'm obsessed. If you want a summer read, it's not summer here anymore technically, I really recommend this one. Was a recent purchase, but I started it immediately because, again, I love Rachel Cusk. I am someone that if I find an author that I really like, I will buy more of their books. That doesn't mean I like them all. There's lots of books from authors I love that I don't like. This is essay blended with fiction. They're not really essays on her life. It's more about womanhood and art from different perspectives. I love the opening essay is driving as a metaphor. These are some of the essays. Classics, pastimes, Coventry. Driving as a metaphor is very me. I don't drive. And she talks about how unnecessary driving is, but it's something that's so purposeful in our life, like it gives us purpose. And she talks about like driving depending on where you live, and like, yeah. Distracted. I love this book. It's so good. I want to finish this one. I am someone who jumps between two books. These ones are different but not. Like this is stream of consciousness fiction, or like literary fiction I would call this, and this is obviously a memoir styled essay. So they're different enough that I can read them both at the same time. Books that I want to start I really am craving a reread of Giovanni's Room. I feel like I always want to read this at the same time every year, and I've read it twice now, and I think it speaks to me differently every single time. And I'm in a really weird stage of my life right now. I'm addressing a lot of things about me, and I just feel like I need to read this right now. So I hopefully start and finish this. It might be a bit ambitious, but if you haven't read Giovanni's Room, James Baldwin, it is amazing. It's just about someone from America. His name's David, and he is exploring Europe during this really important stage of his life, and he doesn't fall in love, but he meets someone named Giovanni. He meets lots of people, and it's just complex relationships with people in his life as he's in Paris and all these things. This is one I have not read. I've owned it for a year, and I'm trying to get, I know I just showed you 2 books that I actually bought last month, but I'm trying to get through books that I bought ages ago and I haven't read. This one is The Dangers of Smoking in Bed. It's set in Buenos Aires, and it's a collection of, not short stories, but like what is it called? Episodic stories, I guess, about different people living in the city and kind of the dangers of urban madness, where a place is so overpopulated and it's like metropolitan that it just overwhelms and brings out the very carnivalesque repression, I guess. I think it sounds great. It's a modern Gothic, and I just think the cover is very interesting. It is translated, sometimes translated books, which is a lot of books actually, I struggle to get through because I just don't feel like I'm getting the full story. I think this will not be finished this month, if I'm being realistic, but I definitely want to start it. So those are my March books, because I tend to get bored from just reading school texts over and over again. I am glad I have a film subject, so I'm watching a lot of movies, but they're movies I don't necessarily love. Last week's film was The Boy and the Heron by Hayao Miyazaki, who's the current CEO of Studio Ghibli, and that's his newest film. It came out in 2023. I don't know how to feel about it. I've honestly never been the biggest fan of Miyazaki's films. I like Howl's Moving Castle as like a bedtime movie. Like, I'd put it on to calm myself to go to sleep. I think Ponyo is really cute. The Cat Returns is a really weird one that I don't like, but it's weird. I kind of only watched them as a joke a few times, and then I like Howl's Moving Castle. I love My Neighbor Totoro. I finally watched it after naming my cat after Totoro without having watched it. And Spirited Away, I don't mind. I'm just not a huge fan. This week's film is Moonrise Kingdom, directed by Wes Anderson. I do really like this movie. I think it's really nostalgic and cute. I'm excited to watch it again through a very particular lens, which is mise en scène, which is basically everything that appears on screen. It's a theater term that has been adapted into film. And then we're also looking at how that relates to emotion, so how the objects or everything in the frame is related to the character on the screen. We're also looking at whiteness in film, so through a post-colonial lens.
For something new around here.
generations and sociological change. I think I learned about Marxism as a topic 7 times, I counted, from the beginning. So it's like kind of boring for me, but I tuned out. I still took notes, but I wasn't as locked in as I thought I was gonna be. It's okay, that happens sometimes. But I came home, the weather was so much nicer on my walk home than on my walk there. Warmed up and the sun's come out. I was kind of worried for another like cold day, which I mean, I don't really mind, but I was feeling like, you know, when you wake up and you feel extra cold, that's how I felt. But then I had my leftover fishbowl from last night. Last night was so lovely. I saw Curtis and we just went for a little like dusk walk, decompressed. We both just started uni and he's doing architecture, which is really hectic and really cool. His drawings are sublime. Walked his little doggy Winnie and went through the gardens, and then we got fishbowl. So just great. But I had my fishbowl leftovers today, which isn't the best leftovers, to be honest. Like cold rice is not that good. Having a chocolate coconut water. I like this one more than a Cocoa Bella one, but I think it's because it's really chocolatey and sweet. It tastes like chocolate milk in coconut form, like almost exactly. I'm going to see Zolly. We're moving her from her accommodation in Richmond to Brunswick, so she's closer to her uni, and the one she's living in right now is temporary but not in the best condition, so she's going to a hotel. Thank God for her sanity. So I'm helping her move her bags, and then we're gonna go to Waxflower, which is in Brunswick, and it's a little wine bar with record DJs. So that's gonna be our little cutesy activity of the day. One is on in Melbourne this weekend, and that's just a little too hectic for me. Like, the city's already overrun and it goes right through here as well. So I think I'm really gonna relax this weekend, get caught up on all my readings that need to be done, and take the time to actually clean up my house, spend time at home, just do like healthy activities. Maybe I'll do like a yoga class or something, but I don't think I'm gonna be going out and hitting the town or really doing that much this weekend. Also, I'm trying to be super mindful of my health, because if I get too stressed out at school or I feel like I'm like on the verge of a burnout, it reflects on my pods, and I think a flare-up right now is the last thing I need. I haven't registered for a chronic, like a health plan at my university, which gives you like special exemptions, and I've been debating whether I should do it or not. Obviously I have the chronic illnesses and they really recommend it, like really badly, but I just, at the same time, I don't think I'd ever use the exemptions, and I don't want, because once that's there, they just automatically try to give you the exemptions, and I don't really want that. And it's more that I don't want to be like, I don't know, I feel like I want to try maybe this first semester without it, and if I feel as if sometimes I do need it, I'll talk to someone. But yeah, that's my current like debate of whether or not I should let the university know about my chronic illnesses. Obviously during like externals, I had like a really bad case of needing exemptions because I was having seizures, and I feel like that's worst case scenario. Like if I was having seizures, I would need it, obvi, but I don't see myself having seizures in the near future. I couldn't tell you. I guess maybe during exam time though. I don't know. That's not your guys' dilemma. I've digressed. Okay, so that's my day. That's what I have ahead of me. I have the Margot Robbie inspired fit that I hate that it's blown up, because an all black long pair of shorts and a baggy tee and some boots or ballet flats is kind of my go-to outfit in Melbourne. Summertime especially, like if it's warm, that's kind of what I'm gonna chuck on. And now it's a thing. No, I just look like I'm trying to be like Margot Robbie. I'm not. That's just like Melbourne uniform. Okay, I should probably get going because it takes 30 minutes to get to Richmond. So I need to catch the tram and then catch another tram. I need to be there by 2. So I should probably go.
like my humble abode, if you will. Just ignore, obviously, just in case. Oh yes, the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
We have all like gorgeous. Okay, note the shower curtain, how clean it is. That's a subtle dig.
That's something you
That's a
don't
subtle
see
dig.
at certain houses.
Yeah. So as you can see, we've got a lovely little like entryway, and on the right we have the bedroom.
Oh.
We have the beautiful bedroom. Ella tested the bed, comfy bed.
Do you want to test it for your viewers?
I'm so happy. And then come this way. Okay, we've got the beautiful kitchen. Look at the kitchen.
Oh.
Like, gorgeous.
The wood and the silver. Sign me up.
It's gorge. And then we have our living room, which has the record player, because obviously. And then our beautiful balcony, which we're yet to open.
Freedom.
Freedom. Thank God.
So aesthetic.
Their gesture, their expression, their inflections, their intonation, the tempo.
Today has been really, really rough. I am about to get my period at some point today. I've just been like expecting it. I'm in so much pain. I took a 3-hour nap because I was just like, I cannot be awake right now. Before that though, I made myself like a Danish inspired breakfast and it was so good. I was starving. I was supposed to make spaghetti bolognese last night, but then I just wasn't bothered. So I didn't eat anything and I woke up with like, you know, it's like painfully hungry. That's me. I went to Cotton On because I stopped there yesterday when I went to the chemist and took a look around. I saw some things I really liked, but I didn't really want to try anything on. I just didn't feel like it. So this morning I woke up, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back. I need some things. I showed you 2 things I tried on. The pants, which I got both of them. It's like the skirt pant and the cargos, but then I also got this really like, it's like a very sheer thin long sleeve, really lovely for layering, matches my new hair, which you guys probably saw briefly before. It's like a black cherry. I don't know why, I've just been craving red hair again. This one's like purpley. It's a gloss, it's not a dye, so it won't last as long, but I didn't want it to be as harsh right when my hair's finally at a bob. I thought these were so cute, but I feel like they need some context because I don't think anyone could imagine me wearing these. I really wanted the camo track pants from Brandy. Last time I went, I tried them on. The bum was just too saggy, and I like a saggy jean bum, but not sweatpants. These fit really nice. The zipper is like, the crotch ends really high up, which is what I love from a mid-waisted pant. And I just think cargo pants are like right in between a rigid denim and a casual like pant. I don't know, and it gives that kind of like laid back look that I'm wanting. So maybe not as like chill as sweatpants, but still like, let me check them on with like a black long sleeve or like boat neck. I just think I could have some fun with these, and I love that they actually button, so I can make them into capris if I want to. I think I missed the season for that, but I'm obsessed. These black pants, I know I already have like a plethora of black pants, but I've really been wanting a skirt mix because I think it just adds another layer of upscaling. What was I gonna say? Upscaling, like chic but still casual. Like, I don't really have to do much with these because they are the statement in themselves. And then obviously I need perfect layering long sleeves. I think I'll probably go back and get more colors of that. Other than that, I don't really have much to update. I haven't filmed this weekend. I haven't done anything really worth filming. So I've just been lying around. Pre-period exhaustion hit me like a wave. I've been trying so hard to do my readings and it just hasn't happened. Saturday, I lied in bed all day in my robe reading fantasy book, which I thought I was done with that, but I did it again, so whatever. And then yesterday I did 2 of my readings, my sociology ones, because my tutorial's tomorrow and they obviously need to be done for that. So I did the most like pressing ones. I don't even remember what else I did. I think I still was reading my fantasy book at points and just like doom scrolling. Yeah, I don't even know. I've been off my medication for anxiety and I was doing really well, and I was feeling better. I was actually feeling emotions, but I don't know, I've had a wave of anxiety this weekend that I think is just coming with some hormonal stuff. So that hasn't been that nice, but I haven't gone back on them yet. And I know you're not really supposed to go cold turkey, but I just feel so much better when I'm not on them besides this weekend. So I'm gonna keep going down this track and seeing if I don't maybe need them as much as I used to, but we'll see. I'm going to continue checking through my screen studies lecture, which I've been trying to get through all day and unsuccessful. I don't even think I've hit the hour mark yet, but it's a lot of notes. It's on Moonrise Kingdom by Wes Anderson, which is one of his older films from 2012, and it's a coming of age about Sam and Susie, who are 2 12-year-olds who fall in love and run away while this huge storm's like approaching the island. I have seen half of it before, but once I finish the lecture, I'm gonna watch it, take my screening notes, and then hopefully do one of the readings. I'm gonna try to knock out the 32-page one because my tutorial, it's not till Wednesday, this tutorial, but it's first thing Wednesday, and I still need to read my gender studies ones. I feel a bit overloaded, but I believe in myself. I'll be fine. I can pull this off. So that's what I shall be doing.